see good clearance between the ground and the bottom of the siding. And the vent at the bottom here will be a dryer vent, and we'll find the appliances as we get inside. The vent up on the ceiling is going to be a bathroom exhaust fan, and that'll be vented to the outdoors.
Okay.
All of the house windows appear to have been replaced with new vinyl windows, except for the basement windows, and those are the old steel windows.
They said chipmunk hole. We're gonna have some friends.
Mole.
Mole or chipmunk? How do you know?
Extra insulation.
Yeah, there you go.
They like that. This is the sump pump that's running now, and that's an air brake that's put on, and that's a new way that we hook up our sump pumps. It allows the water to drain out, and it drains at the back of the lot where the two concrete blocks are.
So it goes right down. That's great.
Sump pump should be located in a pit in the basement, and a lot of times there'll be a footing drain that loops all the way around the bottom of the house. That can remove the water before it comes up onto the basement floor. This appears to be some type of a ventilation fan that'll be running on the inside. That may be to move more air through the basement, help dry the basement out. The windows are closed and covered, and that's usually done for the winter time, but those can be open for natural ventilation for the spring.
Good. Do you have any issue with the discoloration on the foundation?
On growth.
Yeah.
This
That's
is
just
just,
splashback.
Moss and stuff that's grown onto it, so that could just be brushed off.
Good.
It's not a problem there. The siding is metal, and you'll see where it's faded some, and the paint will be chalking. And that chalk can be washed off with power washers. They have cleaners they can put on. Usually once you wash the house, then you're going to need to paint it.
Okay.
So they make paints that will go onto the metal that can paint it really any color.
That's great.
I think they were talking about putting vinyl on it anyway at some point.
It's in great shape though.
Resellability. So you see how nice that house looks
Oh,
over
I
there?
see.
It's more
Okay.
modern and updated.
Yep.
Now this was the other side that gave me concern because they raised the planter up above the height of the footing, or up above the height of the sill. And so whenever we do that, we expose those sills to moisture and insects. We get to the basement, we'll check that area as well and make sure we don't have any wood rot or any sign of insects getting into the building.
Good. Excellent.
And the mechanicals going to come into this corner. This is the power, which is overhead electric, and we'll find the panel box as we get indoors. The gas line comes in underground, and that'll feed through the meter, telephone, and cable TV wires are also into this corner.
Great.
And getting back to the front, I don't know if you can zoom up onto the eave of the house, but those little hash marks in the soffit are the soffit vents. And that should let air into the attic space, and again, the ridge vent lets the air back out. Into the lower attic at the back over the family room, those were plugged with insulation. So as we get to the upper attic, we'll check and make sure that they're open so air can get in, and the ridge vent is open so air can get back out.
Okay.
And poor ventilation will a lot of times give us mold or mildew into the attic.
Okay. Any concern with those old nests or something that's up there? Those black marks? Poor drainage?
No, not this time of year. New nest, I guess, are the ones that will give me concern. I think probably bees just came in around the corner. You'll see where the edge comes down, and they brought that out.
Yeah.
That's probably just, a spot where bees could sneak in and out.